Hi everybody, my name's Alison. Welcome to my channel, Ancient Oak Psychic Arts. Today I'm going to do a general reading for the sign of Cancer. Happy birthday, Cancer. This is your time. I'm going to go ahead and pull your overall energy, look at any guidance and advice from Spirit, and also look at any opportunities or challenges that you have coming in and how you can use that to your advantage. So this is good for all placements of Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign. All right, let's go ahead and take a look. Just a reminder, if you don't know what your placements are, I have a link in the description that will take you to a free site. I think I can't remember which one I put in there. But anyways, it is to a free site so you can get your placements. Might be fun to know if you don't know. All right, here we go. So I have cleansed, shuffled, and I've meditated. And I've asked for the strongest energy to come through in the cards for Cancer. And stick around for the end. I've got some announcements. All right. What does the universe want to tell Cancer today for their happy birthday? We have Four of Pentacles. We have Queen of Pentacles. We have Two of Pentacles. We have the Hanged Man. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Star card. For your opportunity, the Eight of Pentacles. For your challenge, the Eight of Challenges, which is the Eight of Swords. Okay, so we have a mixture of energy here. All right, let's take a look around the room. We have two major arcanas. We've got the Hanged Man and the Star. That they're both actually in your guidance and advice from Spirit. All right, then we have a mixture. We've got Court card, just two Court cards, and the rest are minor arcana. So really, this tells me that a lot of this focus for today's reading so far, this is going to be on your day-to-day activities, you know, your routines, things that you're doing. The Hanged Man and the Star are going to be more of a big sweeping energy, but that's long-term, right? So let's go ahead and get into it. So I'm going to start by looking at your energy after I have a sip of tea. You know I have to have my tea. Okay, so what we've got, we have the Four of Pentacles in your recent past. So this tells me that there's something that was going on in your past that you were really holding on to that you couldn't let go of. In fact, it was something that I think that you were almost obsessive about, the energy that's coming off this, so that you were holding on to it so tight that you did not want to let it go. Whether it was good for you or bad for you, you didn't even care. Whatever it was something that you were holding on to. You felt like it was meant for you, but it was blocking you. It was blocking you from moving forward, backwards, any type of change. It just was not coming in. And that is it's a stubborn, stuck energy in your recent past, but you must have moved through it, because when your present energy, we've got this beautiful Queen of Pentacles. And she is all about being loving, nurturing. She's very abundant and prosperous. She's practical, right? She's very grounded, stable. She's secure because she's in the realm of Pentacles. She knows her worth and value, and the worth and value of the Pentacle. Big difference when you look at this energy from your recent past to your present. So whatever it is that you were dealing with here, you've released it. So it could be that you were I feel like you were trying to control something, and it just was not working out. That card's screaming at me, so I just keep having to look at it and go back to it. But there's just something that you could not release. But I mean, that you could not let go of as far as controlling goes, right? You did release it, because in your current energy, that is not part of it. The Four of Pentacles is not there. I mean, look how happy she is. Very happy, very loving right now. So you released whatever it was. And that could be anything, because we're talking Pentacles. So we're looking at relationships, platonic, romantic, work relationships, getting a new pet, having a child. We're looking at work or career, retirement. We're looking at housing, location, relocation, travel, your finances, your health, education. We're kind of, we're looking at everything in the 3D. And right now, you just seem to be having it, you're in good times, let's put it that way. You went from kind of rough times or just stagnant times to now you're experiencing good times with this Queen of Pentacles. Then we're looking at your near future, and that is the Two of Pentacles. Now you're trying to get balance and stability. I mean, that is your main focus right now, is balance and stability. So there's something about what it is that you're going through that it's really important that you have your feet on the ground right now. that you're able to really be practical and really structured is another word that's coming in. So I think that there's something about this where you're really benefiting from having some structure in your life. And again, this could be your day-to-day routines. This could be your schedule that you have. There's something that's coming in about structure. It could be the types of, it could be something as simple as the types of activities that you do. You know, what do you do for hobbies? You know, work. I mean, like literally all of them. Hobbies, work, you know, time with friends and family. You know, you kind of like, I just feel like structure, structure, structure. Maybe it has something to do with timing. Let's get some more information when I pull the clarifiers. You might hear some noise in the background. I'm in Florida and we're just experiencing a really bad thunder and lightning storm. All right, so we'll see. Oh my God, you cannot make this up. The Four of Pentacles popped out at me. Same card, different deck. This is that stubborn, stuck energy. So Spirit is saying, if you didn't hear me the first time, I want to make sure you hear me again. That is, I love it when Spirit operates that way. 78 cards in the deck. What are the chances of that? It's like winning the lottery for that to come out. Really, what are the chances? All right, so that is your first clarifier. Let me go ahead and shuffle again. Okay. I love it. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so let's get the rest. All right. That's the Five of Swords, the Two of Wands, the Page of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and the Lover's card. All right, so when we're looking at your recent past and you have this Four of Pentacles being clarified by the Four of Pentacles, again, same card, different deck, and the Five of Swords, this is really talking about you holding on. There's something that you were having a hard time releasing, and that caused you to remain stuck. I am not hearing any more downloads around this card except for you were stuck, stuck, stuck. It blocks change. That's what was coming in for you in your recent past. There was something you were holding on to, person, place, thing, idea. We've also got the Five of Swords. This is an obstacle. So this is really saying that not only were you holding on to something, maybe it was creating an obstacle, or an obstacle was presented in front of you and maybe you were holding on to something. Whatever that was, that is a rough combination to kind of go through. And swords are thoughts, words, and ideas. So it could be an idea that you were holding on to that was keeping you stuck. It could be a conversation that you had between you and another person, or even just between yours, you know, in yourself, in your head, that you were holding on to that kept you stuck. There's something about that it's creating some type of a blockage. So anyways, when you were looking at the energy, that was your recent past. Your present energy, you seem to have worked through that because, again, it is that Queen of Pentacles, this beautiful energy that's coming in, being clarified by the Two of Wands and the Page of Swords. So this is you now looking towards your future. You are not stuck. This is you figuring out what it is you want to do in the world, holding it in your hand between two worlds even. You know, I think maybe you're transitioning out of that stuck energy into something where you're now going into the next chapter of your life. Again, I kind of feel for some of you that this is a relationship, that maybe that you were holding on to something, an idea, you wanted it to go in a certain way and it didn't. You can hear the thunder and lightning really coming in now. And it's allowing you to free up that stuckness, and now you're able to move forward. Maybe even still in that relationship, but whatever that, maybe it was like a rigid idea, like the relationship needs to be like this or it's not going to work. Well, maybe if you relax that and you just let it go on its own accord, it's that kind of energy. You just needed to go and get in the flow, really, because that Four of Pentacles is not flowing. It's the opposite. It's stuck. Then we have this Page of Swords, and he is all about being a detective. For me, this is about you finding answers to your situation. You are asking the right questions, getting clues, reading into it, but you are also taking action. So I like that for you because that's allowing you to move forward out of your position of feeling very stuck. This is you really wanting to be that detective and seek things out. I think that you did not want to be stagnant, but it was coming up for you. Then we get into your near future, and we have this beautiful Two of Pentacles for you to be grounded, stable, secure. Really, I think really grounding in what it is that you're looking to do in your life. And that's being clarified by the Nine of Cups and the Lover's card. So we've got this beautiful cup energy. This is about you being emotionally satisfied. This is you taking the high road. This is you going for what it is that's most important for you so you can get that fulfillment at the Ten of Cups. Here, you're really satisfied. I think that, you're almost at that wish fulfilled. The 10 is happy, joyful family where they choose to be happy. Very happy here, just not 100% fulfilled, and you're on your way. Because that's your energy. With the Lover's card, you're making smart choices for yourself. You were smart, you got yourself out of that situation, and now you're making choices. Things that are aligned with you, right? Divinely aligned with you. They're lining up for your morals, your ethics, your values. I really feel if it's a person that's divinely aligning with you. This could also be career, because the Lover's card can be relationships. It can also be careers. It is about choices. But I think you're making the smart choices because you're doing the work. You're asking all the questions to get the right answers. You're looking for truth. And that truth is resounding. It's allowing you to see very clearly and to make smart, educated decisions for yourself in any area of your life right now. And you're really doing it because it only started off with those cards that were stubborn and stuck, and you have done the opposite as you're going into your near future. That is your current energy. Now we're going to go ahead and look at the guidance and advice from Spirit. And we have 3 cards for that. We have the Hanged Man, the Knight of Wands, and the Star card. So this is about you really taking that time out and going within. Spirit is saying to still do that. Even though things are going in the right direction for you as you're going through your present and your near future, it's still you taking that time out, looking at things differently, looking at things from different angles. That way you come out with more knowledge and you see more options also. I think this helps with the Lover's card because this is all about choices. Well, when you take this position, you really see more choices than what's just being presented before you because you're going within and you're not coming out until you see all angles, all sides. You're taking in that information to get that perspective. Then with this Knight of Wands, this is really about you being on a mission. Every knight is on a mission, and this one is to build something special for herself. So this is about her being on this mission to see this flower that blooms once a year at midnight. She doesn't care if there's anything dark, scary, or dangerous out there. She's got her torch. She's got her tools. She is determined to see this flower. And that is her mission. That is her passion. You see the red dress. There's something about you right now that you want to build in your life. Spirit is saying follow your passion on that. That means use your intuition also as guidance. This is going to allow you to build something very special for yourself with this perspective, right? This is you reaching for the stars, this Aquarius energy. This is allowing you to have hope, faith, which brings this feeling of renewal. I think when you left that Four of Pentacles that's there twice, it's allowing you to heal from that. This is you renewing yourself, right? This is allowing you to become the version of you that you really want to be. This is your best version of self. With that Lover's card there and the Hanged Man, that's really telling me that you're striving to be the best that you can be. You are going within for answers, taking that time out because you deserve it. Okay, let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. All right. We have the Knight of Swords, the Death card. Don't be afraid of the Death card. The Magician, there it is. And the Star card. Same card, different deck. Can you believe that? The cards, that's amazing. Okay, so with the Eight of Cups and the Seven of Swords. All right, Cancer, I love this for you. So we've got the Hanged Man. You're really transforming yourself, being clarified by the Knight of Swords and the Death card. Really, this is about you rushing in, You really want the truth on everything. You really want to figure things out. You don't want to wait. I think you're impatient on this. You know, here you're going within, and you are taking that time out, but then this is one of the fastest moving cards in the tarot, and you're ready to just bring in the truth. You're ready to just get to the point, right? It's difficult for you. You're releasing what no longer serves you. You're going about this transformation. You're seeing into things. You're coming out transformed with that dragonfly on the other end, but this is what you're doing. You want it to be fast. You're taking a time out. You want it to be fast. You're kind of like, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Like a little kid driving in the car. Have we arrived? Are we there yet? You are releasing so many things all around you as you're going on this journey. You want to be there, and when you see things that don't resonate with you, you release them immediately. It's a very fast moving energy that's coming in, and that's allowing you, like a snake, to shed its skin to evolve into the next version of self. But I think that you're not just doing it once, you're continuing to do it with that death card until you've shedded a lot of aspects of self. People, places, things, ideas, old versions of you, things that are not resonating with you anymore, that are not part of the new you that you're bringing in. Because you're definitely clarifying your intention and you're putting it out there because there's something that you are going into with this next chapter of your life. Because when we get into the next card in the guidance and advice from Spirit, we've got this Knight of Wands, the builder in the tarot, being clarified by the Magician and the Star. Talk about a builder. He's all about reinvention. That's what his belt symbolizes. And he is in charge of all the tools on his tool belt. That's going to be the wands, the swords, the cups, and the pentacles. So this is somebody that can come in and create whatever it is that they want. They have that strength, that will to power to be able to create. This is the builder. You are literally building your life the way you want it right now while you're doing all this release work. They go hand in hand because you want to be able to create that space. That way something bigger, better, and more beautiful can come in for you. When you are creating that space and you're dropping that excess weight, it's like releasing emotional baggage, right? That's allowing you to have this light feeling, and it's energizing because you see the light at the end of the tunnel. And so this is allowing you to have this beautiful transformation that's coming in for you. Hope, faith, and it leads to renewal. You feel very renewal. Remember, that's what his belt is being reborn. This is a feeling of renewal. This is you literally reaching for those stars. Even if you wanted to leave a legacy behind in something, whatever that might be, it could be something as easy as, you know, leaving inheritance to children, to building a corporation that's going to last lifetimes, like building a library that's leaving a legacy to your community. It's that kind of feeling. Because the star is here twice for you. So you're definitely tapped into this beautiful power of healing right now. And it's being clarified by the 8 of Cups and the 7 of Swords. This is really about you tapping into, sorry, I gotta turn the fan on, tapping into this feeling of, you know what, if it's not working out for me, I can easily walk away and find the new inspiration, find something that is going to work, because I want to get satisfaction. I want my 9th cup to go right there, and that is literally the card that is right above it on the table. This is the 8, and here is the 9. So Spirit is saying, keep your eye on the prize. Don't settle. You want that 9th cup, you have to go out and get it. It's not going to come to you. That's pretty rare that something like that would happen. You need to make it happen. So it's about you getting tapped into your emotions and seizing the day, making something happen for you. Being very strategic about it with this 7 of Swords. To me, it's as simple as you enjoying your time doing this. You see the polka dots in the tarot. This is having a good time. But you're being very strategic about it. I don't feel like anything's going on behind your back, because sometimes that card can represent it. I just feel really it's about you being very strategic about what it is that you want to bring in. That is the guidance and advice from Spirit. Now we're going to look at your opportunity and your challenge. So your opportunity is the 8 of Pentacles. You have an opportunity right now to really be self-disciplined. This is about you mastering different areas of your life, or at least just one area, depending on what it is that you're working on. This is allowing you to get that discipline and these skills to create something special. You see, she's taking these spools of thread and she is spinning them and she's turning them into gold. She is doing this over and over and over because she's mastering this skill to turn yarn into gold, a type of alchemy. This is something that you're doing. You're mastering a skill right now, but you have to be tapped into your discipline. You're paying attention to all the details in your life right now. And that's an opportunity that's really going to benefit you. Then we get into your challenge, which is the 8 of Swords. Is your challenge impossible? No. The challenge just means you have to work a little harder at it to achieve it. And when you do, it's very rewarding. But you do have to work a little harder at it because that opportunity is so easy. That's why it's an opportunity. It's right there for you to pluck. So right here, the 8 of Swords, this is you over-processing some things in your head. So it's very challenging for you right now because I think you are in your head. You're thinking about things a lot. You know, you're ruminating over things. And especially because it's your birthday month, it might be where you're really tapped into your emotions and you're overplaying things in your head. Maybe you're thinking about things that happened in the past. But whatever it is, you're definitely over-processing. Let's get some clarifiers for more information. All right, we've got the Hanged Man, who's another duplicate. Okay, we've got the 4 of Pentacles here twice. The Star is here twice. Now the Hanged Man is here twice. We've got the 2 of Cups with it. Then we have the Page of Wands and the Ace of Swords. All right, that's the last card for our clarifier, is the Ace of Swords. What a way to end it. All right, so when we get into this 8 of Pentacles, and by the way, you've got 2 8s, Pentacles, and then your challenge is another 8. It's the 8 of Swords. So this 8 of Pentacles is being clarified by the Hanged Man and the 2 of Cups. So again, for you to have this type of discipline and to create something really special for yourself, to pay attention to those details, it's about you taking a time out to pay attention to what it is that you're doing, to really think about it and look at it. Maybe you're just doing it on rote. Maybe you're just doing it out of habit and you're doing what you normally do. This is a pullback to really think about what it is that you're doing, gaining some enlightenment from it. You know, are you on the right path? Is this what you want to do? Maybe your attention needs to be focused on some other aspect of your life to have that discipline there. It's about you looking at things differently. This could be a relationship coming in with this 2 of Cups. This could be something that you weren't expecting, because I think with that Hanged Man, it could be when you pull back, you see something that maybe you didn't see before. Maybe there's somebody in your life that you didn't consider having as a friend, a close friend, or even as a romantic relationship. Maybe it's you pulling back and having this ability to gain enlightenment and have a truce with yourself. Maybe there's something going on within you that's internal. But this is somebody that I think is coming in, and I think that you didn't see them coming in. So you have an opportunity for a new friendship, a new romantic relationship with someone that you already know that exists, or somebody brand new in your life, or you have the opportunity to have a truce with yourself. That is your opportunity. Now let's go ahead and look at your challenge, the 8 of Swords. That 8 of Swords is being clarified by the Page of Wands and the Ace of Swords, a literal gift and blessing from the universe and a new opportunity. So this Page of Swords is saying, take that first step. Take that first step to get out of your head. This is mental activity. This is you taking a physical action. Even it could be as much as moving your foot, focusing on something different, look at something different, just to get out of your head. Go on a walk. Do something to take your attention and put it elsewhere. Just take that first step. That's your step to clarity. You need this triumphant victory and clarity. You need this epiphany, this aha moment that's coming in, because when you're stuck in your head, you're not seeing it. You're only seeing one way to do something or one way out of your situation. You're not seeing options because you feel trapped. This is a self-imposed restriction. For you to take action, it's because you're also getting clarity out of that situation. You're pulling yourself out of your head. You're getting that clarity. But you need to take that first step to get out. Again, whether it's going on a walk, whether it's just switching your attention somewhere else, whatever it is for you, that will give you a lot of clarity and allow you to make smart, rational decisions for yourself. This is the sword of truth. This is you having that triumphant victory that's coming in. This is an opportunity for you to get clarity, and that's in your challenge position. So it's just taking that first step. It could be taking a deep breath and pulling back out of that over-processing in your head, and that's all you need. It could be something as simple as that. All right, Cancer, that's your opportunity. That's your challenge. It's there for everybody, but not everybody grabs it yet. It is available. Wow, that's what I have for you for today. If you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment if this resonates with you. And definitely leave a comment and let me know where in the world you're watching from. You know I'm getting ready to travel, so I'm taking my tally. Let me know where you're at. And just a reminder, you can go to my YouTube channel and join the membership. It's brand new. If that's something you like, well, it's about 2 months old, but it's new to me, right? Still new to me. And so if you'd like to go ahead and support the channel and be part of a fantastic community, definitely go ahead and join. I also go live 3 days a week, Tuesdays, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Thursdays in the morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then on Friday, the new night, that is 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I answer your questions. It is by donation. If you've never seen an episode, you can go back and watch a previous episode to get an idea what it's like. Link is in the description below for all of this. And so's all the information. So you can submit your question through donation in advance, PayPal, Venmo, Stripe, or live, PayPal, Venmo, Stripe, and SuperChat. Just know the SuperChat's a little more expensive because YouTube takes 40%. It's that simple. All right, what else to tell you? You can go to my website. Oh, and hit the notification bell. That way you know when I go live. You can go to my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com, and there you can sign up for the free newsletter. You can book a personal reading with me, the missing person consultation. Check out the Learning Center. That's where the manifestation class is, and the tarot class. I also do private lessons, one-on-one tarot, manifestation, raising your vibration. I have a section called Alison's Picks. Those are for the affiliate links. And then you'll see I also do the occasional interview on YouTube. All right, everybody. Happy birthday, Cancer. Sending you lots of love. Bye for now.